And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Colorado Rockies. Just a little bit away from first pitch and towing the slab, Casey Mize. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fly ball center field, Doyle. He makes the grab, 1 down. Brendan Donovan next up for the Braves.
Brendan Donovan.
Headed down the line. And that drops foul. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here comes Christian Yelich. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Coors Field. And on the mound in this one, Bubba Chandler. What should we keep an eye on here?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike three. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Harris pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are two outs.
Batting third.
Two outs, base is empty. And the batter is George Springer. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs, base is empty. And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That one ripped right center field. Way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Two outs, nobody on. Ben Rice digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Brent Rooker at the plate now. That's ball one. Base is empty, two away, but 2 runs are in here in the third and final game of the series. And it's fouled away. Lucas on the move. Brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Nathan Lucas. Mize back to work. That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
And now 2-2.
Ooh, fire. Can't remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3. Freddie Fermin digs in now. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Fermin getting the start at catcher in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Polanco pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
That one ripped. That's back there. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Bottom of the second. So in now for Colorado, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. You can kiss it goodbye. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they add on. It's 3-0. Here's Royce Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. Lucas makes his way towards it, nabs it, and there's one down. So here's Baez now. Singh, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that's down, a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live at bat. Great job of staying on that breaking ball down and away and shooting it to the opposite field.
Lucas makes the play. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. There's the swing and a miss.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Baez off of first with 2 away. Makes the catch. And that is that. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Rooker makes the grab, 1 away. This is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1.
The batter, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play. Brendan Donovan next up for the Braves. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Adios, Peralta. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Ben Rice getting ready to hit. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-0. Next to hit, Brent Rooker. Still only one out here in the inning. That one fouled hard the other way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That's a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Oh, great stop to first, and they get the out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Royce Lewis. It's in and out of his glove, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Yep, he made it.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. That's one of those.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. An absolute smash to left. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-0. And now, Brenton Doyle. Lucas on the move. Stretches out and hauls it in. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And Ramirez is set down. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. That one pushed to the left and foul. 1 out, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second is Yelich. Coming home. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Came screaming off the bat.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 8-1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Rooker makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Freddie Fermin next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 with a flyout. This one in the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
And first offering is fouled off.
All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Everything is clicking in. When you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your guys came to do some damage. Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cruz makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Next for Colorado, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered here in this one.
Polanco. Blanco.
That's back. Adios, Peralta. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 9-1. Here's George Springer. And first offering is fouled off. You can kiss it goodbye. They go back to back. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 10-1. Now, Ben Rice. He swings and fouls one off. Harris racing after it. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. So in now for Colorado, Brent Rooker, 1 for 2. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Ready now for the fifth inning. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Mize back to work. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
This one in the air. Lewis puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Michael Harris the second.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rooker. And makes the grab. And there's two down. So two down now. And here is Bryson Stott. Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Baez fires over to first. That ends the frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Harris sizes this one up. And there's one down. So digging in, Royce Lewis.
The third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Cruz. Slings it across. Out. That's it out. Here's Baez. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball there. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the sixth inning. Leading off, Brendan Donovan. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Jose Ramirez. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. In the air to left center. Doyle sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. So man aboard. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Yelich.
Lined into right. And George makes the grab. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
It gets down. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location. But somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Donovan on second. Lucas on at first with 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. The tag, and he's safe. And it's now 10-2.
Now batting.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Lewis throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Number 52, Matt Festa.
Fought off foul.
Well, these Rockies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Now batting.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Adios, Peralta. And they tack one on the board. It's 11-2. And now it's going to be Jorge Polanco. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 12-2.